under the shade of the book tree's branches. It's a magical place, in the book place, where anything can happen. In the book place, story from the reading chair. The book place, story from the reading chair. The book place, story from the
Oh, sorry, mate. Oh, but I can't believe what I just saw.
What was it?
Well, it was sort of big and kind of blackish, and it had feathers.
Feathers?
Look, if it wasn't so big, I could have thought it was a duck.
So it was kind of big?
Yes.
And sort of blackish? With feathers?
Yep.
What was it doing?
Well, it was just sort of running around.
So it was a kind of big, sort of blackish, with feathers, could have been a duck running around in the park kind of thing.
That's right.
You sure you're not imagining things?
Hello.
Hello.
Good, thank you. Would you like to hear my impersonation of a duck?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Moo, moo.
Moo? Moo?
Yes.
Bookworm, don't you think you might be a little bit confused? I mean, isn't that a sound that a cow makes?
No, not if you're a duck pretending to be a cow.
Oh, which leads us to a story?
Which leads us to a story. I wish I'd said that.
Duck it. No, I didn't mean duck it. I meant duck
What?
it. Duck it.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Look.
The name of the book.
Of course, yes, Duck It. That's it. Duck It is a story about a duck who thinks it's a cat.
Yes.
Oh, really? Can you imagine a duck saying meow?
Well, and Duck It is a story by Galen Gordon and illustrated by Chris Gaskin.
That's right.
Yes. Shall we read it?
Let's read it.
Well, we'll all read it.
Okay, part for everybody.
There's bits for you.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. On Monday morning, Mabel opened her door. There was a duck on the back step,
Hello.
said Mabel.
Can I be the duck?
You be the duck,
Meow.
said the duck,
Odd.
said Mabel.
Very odd.
I'll agree with that. She put it in the lily pond, but it hated that.
Meow.
It yelled,
I've never been scratched by a duck before.
said Mabel. The duck would not eat bread, but it drank a bowl full of milk. It caught 5 mice and gave them to Mabel,
Odd.
said Mabel.
Very odd.
When the duck wasn't looking, Mabel hid the mice in the bread bin,
I don't want to hurt its feelings.
she said. The duck hid under the sofa and pounced at Mabel's toes,
Well,
said Mabel.
you are a very different sort of duck.
You are, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes. When Mabel started knitting, the duck joined in. It growled at the balls of yarn and stalked them like a mighty hunter. It rolled them over the floor,
Odd.
said Mabel.
Very odd.
The duck curled up by the fire and purred a bit. Then it went to sleep,
That duck
said Mabel.
thinks it's a cat.
She got out her doctor book and looked up what to do for a duck that thinks it's a cat. There's everything in that book. Oh, the duck's asleep. When the duck woke up,
Wake up.
there were pictures all around it. There were pictures of ducks labelled duck and pictures of cats labelled cat. The duck changed the labels over,
Well,
said Mabel.
what do I have to do to show you that you're a duck?
The duck shrugged,
Meow.
it said. Mabel took the duck outside.
Cats climb trees.
She said. The duck climbed the tree,
Odd.
said Mabel.
Very odd. Cats wash behind their ears.
Said Mabel. The duck washed behind its ears,
Odd.
said Mabel.
Very odd.
Butch, the dog, who lived next door, bounced through the gate,
Dogs chase cats,
said Mabel.
but they chase ducks too.
Butch nearly got the duck, but it flew up to the top of the lamppost,
You couldn't do that if you were a cat.
said Mabel. Mabel pushed Butch through the gate and locked it.
You can come down now.
Mabel told the duck,
Meow.
said the duck,
Cats can't fly down from lampposts,
said Mabel.
and I don't have a ladder. If you are a cat, you'll just have to stay up there.
The duck flew, pardon me, the duck flew down. It looked up at Mabel.
Quack.
It said,
You were only joking, weren't you?
said Mabel.
Oh, quack.
Thank you, said the duck, and it went for a swim in the lily pond to cool off. On Tuesday morning, Mabel opened her door. There was a cat on the back step,
Hello?
said Mabel.
Can I be the cat?
Yes,
Okay. Quack.
said the cat.
Odd.
Said the duck.
Very odd.
Yeah, the duck said odd? Well, I think that's very odd.
On a sunny day, on a lazy day, ducks are on their way swimming. Very busy, they got so far to go. Ducks are on their way swimming. Swimming along, swimming along. Ducks are on their way swimming. Swimming along, swimming along. Ducks are on their way swimming. Insects listening, sunlight glistening, ducks are on their way swimming. Water's flowing and reeds are growing and ducks are on their way swimming. Swimming along, ducks are on their way swimming. Swimming along, ducks are on their way swimming.
Moo. Meow. Quack, quack. Oh, dear. I'm having a fun day today. And now I'm going to enjoy another story. This one is called Danny's Duck. It was written by June Crebin, and the pictures were by Claire Vulliami. Quack, quack. That's duck talk for. I do hope you enjoy the story. A duck flew over the land looking for a good woody place. Down she flew to a pile of brushwood at the edge of a school playground. No one saw her come, except Danny. At playtime, he looked for her. He had to look hard. Her colors were so like the colors of the twigs and branches, but Danny saw her, and she saw him. In school, Danny drew the duck sitting. How lovely, said his teacher, a duck on her nest. When Danny visited the pile of brushwood again, the duck was still there, sitting very still. Again, she saw him. Then she stood up and stretched. Danny saw her eggs. He looked and counted. In school, he drew a picture of the nest with 9 pale green eggs in it. "How lovely," said his teacher. "They'll have ducklings inside, growing." Danny visited the duck every day. Children played in the playground. Parents passed close by on the footpath. But no one saw. One sunny morning, just as he always did, Danny ran into the playground and over to the pile of brushwood. But the duck wasn't there. Nor were her eggs. The nest was empty. Danny cried. He cried and cried. In school, he drew a picture of the empty nest. But when his teacher saw the picture, she smiled. "The mother duck eats the eggshells," she said, "after the eggs have hatched." At lunchtime, Danny took his teacher across the playground to the pile of brushwood. There was the nest. Then his teacher took Danny across the school field to the pond. Danny looked. "There's my duck," he shouted. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ducklings. And everyone came to see. 9 ducklings. Wow, what a lot of baby ducks for Mother Duck to look after.
Morning, Bookworm.
Oh,
How are you?
Andy.
Hi, how are you going? Are you well?
I'm absolutely ducky. Thank you, Andy.
Absolutely ducky. I
Yes.
think that means Bookworm is very, very, very well.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you feel ducky,
Yes.
how about singing a ducky song with me?
Do you
think you can do that? That means yes?
Quack.
Great. There once was an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown, and the other birds in so many words said, "Get out of town. Get out, get out, get out of town." And he went with a waddle and a waddle and a walk and a very unhappy frown. That poor little ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown, he went on his own and stayed in the weeds, and they said, "Get out of town. Get out, get out, get out of town." And he went with a walk and a waddle and a walk and a very unhappy tear. And you know, Bookworm, he stayed in the weeds all through the winter.
I don't blame
Too
you.
ashamed to go out.
Oh.
But as spring came, he heard a sound above his head, and flying across the pond were a group of beautiful swans.
Swans?
And he thought, oh, if only I could be like them.
Oh, if only I could be
Then he looked in the water, and what did he see?
mud.
No, his own reflection. And he said, oh, I am a swan.
I am a swan.
Whee! I'm not just an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown. And the other birds in so many words said, "The best in town. The best, the best, the best in town." No more with a waddle and a waddle and a walk, but a whistle and a glide and a very happy smile. He's the best in town.
No. We're going to have another duck story now. This one is called You're the Boss, Baby Duck, and it's been written by Amy Hest with the illustrations by Jill Barton.
And I'm going to be Baby Duck.
Oh, then I'll be Grandpa Duck.
Great. Oh, this will be fun. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
You're the boss, Baby Duck.
That's me.
Baby Duck was having a bad day. There was a brand new baby in the house and everyone was making a great big fuss for no reason. What a fine little face, cooed Mrs. Duck. Don't you love her little beak?
No.
Baby said. What fine little feet, trilled Mr. Duck. Isn't she hot stuff?
No.
Baby said. Baby Duck sat by herself. She sang a little song.
Send that no good hot stuff back. No one wants her here. Her beak is fat, her feet are fat, and I'm the only baby.
Are you singing to your baby sister? Called Mr. Duck. What a fine sister you are. Baby stopped singing. Baby got up and hopped on one foot.
Look at me.
Mrs. Duck kissed Hot Stuff on her fat little beak. She forgot to look. Baby rolled over.
Look at me.
Mr. Duck tickled Hot Stuff on her fat little feet. He forgot to look. Baby Duck turned pages in her book.
I can read.
She said. Mrs. Duck put Hot Stuff into Baby's old coat. Mr. Duck tucked Hot Stuff into Baby's old pram. They did not hear her read. Time to show Grandpa your brand new baby sister, called Mr. and Mrs. Duck. Baby Duck stomped along. She dragged her feet and mumbled.
That bad baby is in my pram, wearing my nice coat. I hope she goes away today and stays away forever.
Oh dear, not very happy. Grandpa was waiting at the kitchen door. He looked in the pram.
Welcome.
He said. Then he kissed Baby's cheeks.
Bad day?
He asked.
Yes.
Baby said.
Some people make a great big fuss when there's a brand new baby in the house.
Grandpa said.
Yes.
Baby said.
I'm making lunch.
Grandpa said.
Want to help?
Yes.
Baby said. Baby Duck and Grandpa made lemonade. Grandpa squeezed lemons. Baby poured sugar.
You are a good helper.
Grandpa said.
Brand new babies are bad helpers.
Baby said.
Oh, yes.
Grandpa said.
Brand new babies don't do much. They don't know how.
Baby Duck and Grandpa made sandwiches with jam. Baby fetched the bread. Grandpa chose some jam.
Not that jam.
Baby said.
That one.
You're the boss, Baby Duck.
Grandpa said.
Yes.
Baby said.
I am.
The sandwiches were a big hit. And, of course, the lemonade. After lunch, Baby put Hot Stuff in her trolley.
No crying.
Baby said.
I'm the boss.
Hot Stuff did not cry.
Look at me.
Baby hopped on one foot. Hot Stuff looked. She gurgled.
Look at me.
Baby rolled over. Hot Stuff looked. She burbled.
Now I'll read you a story.
Baby turned pages in her book. Hot Stuff gurgled. She giggled and burbled and babbled. After that, Baby Duck pulled Hot Stuff all around the garden. She sang a little song.
Brand new babies are a pain. Fuss, 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 fuss. Maybe you can stay 2 days. But Baby Duck is boss.
So you're the boss, Baby Duck.
Quack, quack, quack.
Today we're going to make lemonade. We need 1 cup of lemon juice, 1.5 cups of sugar, 4 cups of water and some ice cubes.
Well, we got everything. There's sugar, we got the fat, we got... I think you better pick a couple of lemons too, 1 each.
No, you picked that lemon.
Right? Now, yeah, that's right, bend that off, take that off. Oh! Yeah, no, you can cut each one and cut them. You can cut yours.
Ah.
You keep going. You can start squeezing it. Here, I'll give you a hand, Todd. There you are. Yeah, that's pretty good. And push it down hard, really hard. Fine, now that's good. Turn it around. I think that's about right. That's pretty good. See, you've got 1 cup of lemon juice, right? So put that in. And you've got 1/2 cups of sugar. Just sprinkle that in. Can you manage that? Fine. And Emily, while he's doing that, you've got to measure out 4 cups of water.
No?
Oh, you ask Emily when she wants you to stir it.
Then you want me to stir it. Yeah?
That looks great.
Got some seeds in it.
Looks good.
Still got some seeds in it.
You can cut that off. Right, now. You think Mum and Dad will like some when you take it home?
Yes.
That looks pretty good. Would you like me to pour it in?
Yes, please.
We've got your ice. Oh! Ah, that's all right. Now, there you are. Would you like to put the ice blocks in there?
Yes.
I think that'll do. On, we'll pour you a drink. Oh, that looks really great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Good, isn't it?
Wow, have we met some ducks this morning?
Yes, I'll say.
Ducks, ducks, ducks. Would you like to meet a few more ducks?
Yes,
Just
please.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
There was a duck called Johnny and a duck called Jill, a duck called Peter and a duck called Bill, a duck called Katie and a duck called Kim. And they waddled to the water and they all jumped in. Very good. There was a duck called Louie and a duck called Fred, a duck called Willie and a duck called Ted, a duck called Mary and a duck called Tim. And they waddled to the water and they all jumped in. There was a duck called Mickey and a duck called Nick, a duck called Alice and a duck called Rick, a duck called Harry and a duck called Jim. And they waddled to the water and they all jumped in. Splash. There was a duck called Susie and a duck called Rob, a duck called Lucy and a duck called Bob, a duck called Lily and a duck called Lynn. And they waddled to the water and they all jumped in. Splish. There was a duck called Sophie and a duck called Gus. They said to the others, make room for us. But all the other ducks from Tommy to Ken said,
There's no more room in here.
so they waddled home again.
One little duck went waddling and quacked as she went along. She asked a little playmate to join her merry song.
Two little ducks went waddling and quacked as they went along. They asked a little playmate to join their merry song. Three little ducks went waddling and quacked as they went along. But they could not find a playmate to join their merry song.
Right, I think it's a lovely day for our ducks, our 5 little ducks. We all got our ducks with us today? To go for a walk. Where are we going to go for a walk today? Over the hills and far away. That's right. 5 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 ducks. 3 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but none of the 5 little ducks came back. Mother duck went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 and all of the 5 little ducks came back. Quack, 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 quack. All the ducks are back now.
Well, Bookworm, we found 2 more little playmates to join our merry song.
Certainly
Yes.
did. Come on.
Sandy and Nuala.
Join us.
Yes. And guess what? Say quack. Say quack. Quack. That's Duckfoot. We have to go. Bye-bye.
Today's books on the book place were Ducket, written by Galen Gordon, illustrated by Chris Gaskin, published by Scholastic Australia. Danny's Duck, written by June Creven, illustrated by Clara Vugliami, published by Walker Books. And You're the Boss, Baby Duck, written by Amy Hest, illustrated by Jill Barton, published by Walker Books.